AM Sports.
Off Taylor, 3 blocked. Out of bounds by Vandenberg. Saves it. Are you kidding me? To Mason Layton. Marcus Vandenberg. What a play. Layton with the left-handed lay-in is good.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390.
Berg, left corner, 3. Good. Another one for Tanner Berg. His second triple. Late season opening baseline. Oh, what lightning speed. He drives and puts it in off the glass. Picked up by Giles. Giles going to try to run a break. Has Rude. Oh, no look pass. Rude again from the left side. Good again for 2. Berg running at the 1-on-3. Tanner will lay it up. Count it. And the foul for Tanner Berg.
Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Layton, top of the key, 3 seconds. Layton crosses over just inside the arc. Fires it up with a buzzer and hits. The wing on the left side, right side, open 3. There's what we're talking about. Giles is on the way. Got it. Giles with the throw.
You must have your camera set to mirror.
To the corner. Ted Ho takes a long 3 for the corner. Buries it with 5 seconds. Ted Ho buried a deep 3 from the right corner to tie the game at 75.
It's time for the Farmers Ag Center pregame show with the voice of the Bulldog, Matt Gross.
And welcome into the Farmers Ag Center pregame show here on Dakota's Best. It is AM 1390 KJAM as the leaders in the field lead you up to tip-off of tonight's Dakota 12 girls basketball game here at Vermillion High School. I'm Matt Gross on AM 1390 KJAM and streaming live online with our video stream at AmazingMadison.com. The Madison Lady Bulldogs are on a 2-game winning streak, but they haven't played much in the past 3 weeks. Madison had a win over Beersford in the last broadcast that we had. That was back on December the 21st, a blowout 62-49 win over Beersford. And then another big win over Redfield over the Christmas break on the 2nd. They were back at home and beat Redfield 45-29. Haven't played since the 2nd, and now are here after that 10-day break, ready to go against the Vermillion Tanagers, a resurgent Vermillion Tanagers basketball team. Vermillion girls last year had a record of 7-14. Had a good mix of, they started a couple of freshmen last year. They've got some sophomores and mix of sophomores and seniors in the lineup this year. But after a 7-14 campaign a year ago, they have come out of the gate firing. Are 7-1 coming into this contest. They've already matched their win total from a year ago. And now are fighting out to try to be one of the top teams in the Dakota 12 conference. And then past that, be one of the top teams in their region as they're eyeing a possible trip to state. They've got an incredibly tough region to go through, and we'll talk more about that coming up a little bit later on here in the Farmers Ag Center pregame show on Dakota's Best. Madison boys picked up the win last night over West Central. Now, Madison boys will be back in action again on Saturday. We've got girls basketball tonight and then again on Friday night as the Madison girls will travel to Flandreau. Coming up here in the Farmers Ag Center pregame show, I'm going to talk a little bit more about those last 2 wins and what's gone right for the Madison girls here in the last few weeks of the season. That's coming up in about 2 minutes. We remind you that tonight's game officials, the law on the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. The officials are the law on the court. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We're back with more of the Farmers Ag Center pregame show next on Dakota's Best, AM 1390.
It can happen anytime, anywhere. Door-to-door sales scams, identity theft, debt collection, or even as simple as a swipe of your credit card. Know the law and your rights before you get caught up in an unwanted situation. The Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection has made it easy for you to be prepared with their new website, consumer.sd.gov. They keep you up to date on the latest consumer alerts and laws and resources available to you, the consumer. Check out the Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection website today, consumer.sd.gov.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice,
when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service. Proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and seed technology. With the premier products and one-on-one relationships their local field experts provide, they're dedicated to helping their customers grow. At Wilbur Ellis, they're always bringing you new ideas, and they never stop looking ahead. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Call 489-2171 or 1-800-699-2171. Wilbur Ellis, proud to sponsor this broadcast and area athletics.
And welcome back to the Farmers Ag Center pregame show here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJM, live from Vermillion High School. Madison freshman fell by 4 to Vermillion in the C game, and then the Madison JV team with the win here, 39-22 over Vermillion was the final score in the B game. Madison girls, as we said, are on a 2-game winning streak. They started their season with 5 consecutive losses. A close loss to Pipestone, a game Madison led through 3 quarters of basketball, and then just got blown out of the water, quite frankly, by Pipestone in the 4th quarter. Then they lost to Elk Point Jefferson. They lost to Tri-Valley, had a close loss to Lennox in a game that they probably could have won. Same thing with the Castlewood game, a low-scoring game that nobody shot particularly well. Then they came out after that brutal night against Castlewood. Just 2 days later, took on Beersford and shot the lights out, especially early on in that ball game. Olivia Rude went 8 of 18. She started 6 of 6 in that game. She finished with 18 points, and Nicole Brown had 15. Rude had a double-double there with 18 points and 11 rebounds in that win over Beersford. Madison started to get the 3-point shot going a little bit there. A couple from Engbrecht, from Giles. Olivia Rude hit one. 5 of 13 shooting for Madison from beyond the arc in that first win of the year over Beersford. Then comes the second win of the year, and that was the game against Redfield. A close contest early on. Madison had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter, a 6-point lead at halftime, and then held Redfield to just 12 points in the second half combined. Madison in that ball game again shot well from beyond the arc. Now, a lot of that was Jessie Giles. She went 6 of 10 from 3-point range. Olivia Rude hit another one as well. Madison was 7 of 14 overall. Nicole Brown had a dreadful shooting night that win over Redfield, 1 of 14. That's something that's got to improve. Madison needs her to be efficient with the basketball inside and make sure that she is taking good quality shots inside. She can extend defenses and hit some outside jump shots, but they need her working in the paint at a pretty high rate. Shooting around that 50% mark is where you're going to need Nicole Brown here if you want to have success long-term in this season. But the rest of the team, you look at the statistics on this team right now, and you can see part of the reason they've won the last couple of games, they've taken more 3-point shots. It's not necessarily that Madison needs to do a better job of kind of moving the ball on offense. They've had open looks. They've passed them up to try to get the ball inside. They're taking more threes, and Madison as a team from 2-point range on the season shoots as a team now. The shooting percentage from 2-point range is about 34%. From 3-point range, it's also about 34%. Now, if you're getting good looks and getting them to go down at the same rate, might as well be taking more threes, and that seems to be something that Madison has taken to heart here over these last couple of games in picking up the win. Bulldogs try to extend that against a 7-1 Tanager team here on this very chilly Tuesday night in Vermillion. By the way, for folks that made the trip down here, And for the Vermillion fans as well, braving the cold weather to come out to this game, there was a free will chili feed. I counted 8 different kinds of chili. Now, I only sampled 2, but if the other 6 were, the same quality that the 2 I tried, a job well done by the Vermillion Booster Club down here tonight. We've got about 5 minutes to go before we take a look at the starting lineups here at this ball game. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. More of the Farmers Ag Center pregame show is coming up next, right here on Dakota's Best and online at AmazingMadison.com.
First Madison Insurance.
Professionalism and longevity instills trust and confidence when doing business. First Madison Insurance is a locally owned and trusted choice agent that will give you the best coverage at the best price. This is Greg Pender with First Madison Insurance. Rely on local agents for your personal, life, health, commercial, and crop insurance.
Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. First Madison Insurance.
So, you've opened the presents, eaten all the leftovers, and even rang in the new year. The holidays are over, and there's really only one thing left to do. Wait for that dreaded high-interest credit card bill to show up in the mail. Stop worrying. Transfer that credit card balance to a local Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa. Take advantage of our after-Christmas rate as low as 3.9% APR. Offer good through the end of February. Some restrictions do apply. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
High success rates, low tuition rates. At Dakota State University in Madison, we believe a quality education is one that is affordable and lands you a job or helps you continue your educational journey. 95% of our 2013 graduates started their careers or continued their education after graduation. Combine this with technology infused in all majors, and our grads are ready to be leaders in any field they choose. Log on to dsu.edu to see where our quality education can lead you. Dakota State University, technically, we're better.
Welcome back to the Farmers Ag Center pregame show as the leaders in the field lead you up to tip-off of tonight's girls basketball Dakota 12 conference matchup between the Madison Bulldogs and the Vermillion Tanagers. I'm Matt Gross here on Dakota's Best and online with our video stream. Go check it out today at AmazingMadison.com. You'll find the video stream at the Madison Sports page. Look for that under Sports at AmazingMadison.com. Jim Crashmeyer's engineering the ball game back at the KJAM studios as we broadcast to you from the Helena broadcast booth. Helena of Madison meeting the changing needs of area producers. Madison girls are in Vermillion here tonight. So are the Madison gymnasts just down the hall from us. Had a chance to go over and watch some of that. And if the scores from the 20 minutes that I was over there were any indication, it's going to be a very good night again for the Madison gymnastics team here in Vermillion. Varsity girls basketball again will be going on Friday. JV gymnastics for Madison is home on Friday. Then the Madison gymnastics varsity has their home invite coming up on Saturday. Madison wrestlers are going to go to Harrisburg on Saturday. And then, of course, you've got the Madison boys basketball team heading down to Garrettson on Saturday to take on Murray County Central. Of your rundown for what's going on here this week. The Vermillion Tanagers, as we said, a big improvement from a year ago. The team 7-1 this year. They started off this season 7-1. They were 7-14 overall last season. Madison lost to Vermillion last year, 49-35, the final score in the ball game back in Madison a year ago. Vermillion has a very tough region with Dakota Valley in there. They are 7 and pardon me. Let me refresh that. You got Vermillion at 7-1, Dakota Valley at 6-2. Elk Point Jefferson's in that region. They're an extremely good girls team at 7-2. Dakota Valley and Elk Point the last couple of years have been teams, potentially could win the whole thing. They're in that region 4, and then you're going to throw Vermillion now at 7-1 in that same region. So far for the Tanagers, They have faced Elk Point Jefferson, lost that game. Probably their best win is against Tri-Valley. They beat the Mustangs 46-36. Tri-Valley's a 7-2 team. Now, that is the only win that Vermillion has against a team with a winning record. They beat Aberdeen Roncalli girls, who are 4-4 on the season. So that's where Vermillion stands right now. They've got Madison and then a decent Lennox team coming up. They've got, of course, the Huskies, West Central, and Del Rapids girls still on the schedule here. Taking a look at the starting lineups here, we'll start with the visitors. That's your Madison Lady Bulldogs. Starting at a guard for Madison is a 5'5" senior, number 5, Mandy Engbrecht. The other guard for Madison is a 5'10" sophomore, number 12, Jessie Giles. Forward is Olivia Rude, a 5'11" sophomore, number 24, and Amanda Ricky, a 5'8" senior, number 32. And the center, Nicole Brown, the 6'3" sophomore, number 34. For the Vermillion Tanagers, starting at a guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Haley Melstead. Joined in the guard by a 5'8" sophomore, number 21, Madison Martinez. And a 5'6" junior, number 22, Maddie Regras. Also starting is number 23, the 5'10" sophomore, Casey Jensen. And Twyla Sweeney for the Vermillion Tanagers, the 6'3" senior. National anthem is coming up, but we're going to take a break. When we come back in 2 minutes, we'll have the tip-off of this one. That's next on Dakota's Best.
Your number one, Bulldog fans. Auto Owners Insurance and GSN Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance in Madison today, 556-0242. GSN Insurance, no account too large or too small. We like them all.
Improve your health and, in turn, your life through chiropractic care from Lakes Family Chiropractic in Madison. Dr. Reavers at Lakes Family Chiropractic provides quality, in-caring chiropractic care to eliminate pain, numbness, and assist in sports performance. You'll also receive tips for nutrition and lifestyle modification, looking beyond your symptoms and into the cause of the problem. Lakes Family Chiropractic is located southeast of First Strollers in Madison.
I am Dr. Abby Reavers. Call us at Lakes Family Chiropractic, 556-2002 today.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC.
Take special care of your animals with Twin Lakes Animal Clinic in Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic with Doctors Tom, Dave, Brooke, and Jennifer. They're on hand with helpful hints on animal care. For your vacation, rely on Twin Lakes for boarding facilities. Call for details. From house pets to complete livestock herds, Twin Lakes in Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic are stocked with both small and large animal supplies. Call Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for helpful hints on your animal care.
King Insurance Agency of Madison is your local trusted choice independent agency. See Brian King for your home, auto, farm, business, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs. Call or stop by King Insurance for peace of mind where you need it most. King Insurance of Madison, 427-0641, or stop by just across the street from the courthouse in Madison. King Insurance in Madison, 427-0641, proud to support the Madison Bulldogs.
Back here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390, as our ball game is underway. The opening tip is won by the Tanagers, and Martinez has the basketball here for Vermillion as they get the game underway. Swing it over to the left side into the hands of Martinez. Now going down into the post for Jensen, kicks it back out. Intended for Martinez, loose. Regner has picked it up. Over to the right side for Melstead now. Sees a little lane, drives baseline, trying to pass the ball into the hands of Jensen that gets knocked out of bounds. And it's a turnover, and the ball will go to the Madison Bulldogs. So Vermillion turns it over on their first possession, and the Bulldogs will get a crack at it here in the opening minute of this ball game. Engbrecht running the point here for the Madison Bulldogs. Brings it up into the front court, throws it into the corner right side for Giles. Now off for Olivia Rude, posting up Nicole Brown. Got it inside, been a nice look down low for Ricky. Ricky puts it up, got that ball tipped, and it's going to be a loose ball eventually picked up by Olivia Rude. Pardon me, that's Jessie Giles, and she puts it in. 4-2. Full court pressure here by Madison. We've seen a little bit more of that as the season has gone along, as they picked up their defensive intensity. Vermillion able to break it. They try to pass down low into the baseline to a cutting Haley Melstead. The ball is through her hands and out of bounds. 2 possessions for the Tanagers, 2 turnovers for Vermillion, and the Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Engbrecht brings it up across the timeline into the front court, passes into the corner now for Root. Root with it, skips a pass for Giles over on the corner on the left side. She drives inside, switches hands, puts it up with the left hand, and connects. 4 in the ball game for Jesse Giles, coming off that big game over Redfield. Now the full court pressure again as the ball goes to Martinez, and then a bounce pass over, from Barnett to Martinez. And now the ball tipped by Root, taken away by Engbrecht. Engbrecht lobs it up for Giles off the window, good for 2. 6 points for the Bulldogs, all of them to Jesse Giles. It's 3 turnovers here on Vermillion in the early going. Barnett with the basketball, bounce pass over to Martinez. Martinez will bring it up with Root. Here comes Giles, a trap, and she's able to make a bounce pass into the hands of Jensen. And they get it across the timeline, throw it into the corner right side for a 3 for Haley Melstead, and she hits. So Vermillion beats the press and gets a 3 out of it. Bulldogs throw into the corner for Root. Root holds with it, goes high post for Brown. Brown finds a cutting Giles, baseline, puts it up off the window for 2. That's 8 for Madison, all 8 from Giles. A nice assist from Nicole Brown that time. Giles comes on the help defense, and the ball is dribbled off the knee of Casey Jensen and out of bounds. That is turnover number 4 on the Vermillion Tanagers here. Just 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. It's Bulldogs 8, Vermillion 3. As Engbrecht runs the point, brings it up into the front court, throws it up to the block for Brown. That ball just rolls around, wouldn't go down. Fight for the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. And this will stay with the Bulldogs as Ricky tied up Jensen that time. And Madison will maintain possession here. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass for the Bulldogs. Finds Brown. Brown puts it up for about 10 feet, no good. Ricky another offensive rebound, put back up, won't roll down. Giles got the rebound, kicks it out for Brown. This will be a long 2 with the foot on the line. She buries it. It's a long 2 for Nicole Brown and a timeout taken by the Tanagers. 5:40 to go first quarter. It is Madison 10, the Tanagers 3. And we're back in 30 seconds on Dakota's Best.
Did you know products with the Energy Star label are 10 to 25% more efficient than required by the federal standard? The Energy Star label appears on more than 50 product categories, including appliances, home electronics, office equipment, windows, and heating and cooling systems. Be sure to look for the blue Energy Star label the next time you make a purchase. You may pay a little more up front, but will make up the cost quickly in energy savings. That's the power of forward thinking. Learn more at www.energystar.gov. This energy saving tip brought to you by Heartland Consumers Power District, providing reliable energy for generations to come.
Big start here by the Madison Bulldogs. They lead 10 to 3 in the Sunshine Food of Vermillion. It was Martinez with the inbound, trying to get it to Autumn Barnett. Inbounds comes to Barnett in the corner again, double teamed immediately. This time she throws it again off a leg of one of the Madison players and out of bounds. 5 seconds have come off the shot clock during all this. Martinez again to inbound. Finds Barnett on the baseline. She pushes off of Engbrecht. No call. Giles looking for the steal. She's going to get called for a foul as she reached in and across Haley Melstead. Madison pressure defense here has forced a number of Tanager turnovers early, but they're a foul on Giles. It's the first foul of the game for either team. Root guards the inbounds here of Martinez as she bounce passes it to Melstead. Melstead gets around one to trap and gets it away from Martinez. Now here comes another trap. Bounce pass across the timeline into the hands of Barnett. Barnett drives, kicks it off into the corner right side. Melstead, long 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around. Ricky controls for the Bulldogs and I believe got fouled. Well, perhaps not. Just a Madison basketball. Not sure exactly what the call was there. There was no foul, but it's Madison Bulldog basketball. Engbrecht brings it up across the timeline. Must have said Vermillion had it out of bounds. So here comes Root down the corner to a high post to Brown. Brown down low for Giles. Nice cut to the basket again. Another 2 for Giles. She's got a hot start here with 10 points in the opening quarter. Madison full court pressure again. Martinez crosses over on Root, brings it across the timeline, bounce pass Barnett, goes across from Giles, heads to the elbow on the right side, bounce pass, down low, jump shot from 15 feet up and no good by Jensen. Offensive rebound to Martinez and a foul on the Madison Bulldogs. 4:44 to go in the first quarter. It's Madison 12 and the Tanagers 3. Foul is on Amanda Ricky, her first personal foul. Barnett to trigger the inbounds pass, lobs it up and into the hands of Regnerus. Regnerus over to Barnett. Ricky on her now as she brings it across the circle to the top of the key. Hands it off for Melstead. Melstead out for a long three by Martinez from the top of the key. No good. Rebound picked up by Giles for Madison. She's going to look to run. Goes one-on-one. Puts it up off the glass and hits again. Wow, what a start for Jessie Giles. She has 12 of the Madison 14. It's an 11-point lead here for the Bulldogs. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Martinez dribbles around two defender. Bounce pass picked off by Giles. She'll bring it back the other way now. Giles with the left hand off the glass. No, maybe got blocked. Rude got the rebound. Put back up. No, but a foul. We'll send Olivia Rude to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Giles just attacking the basket. Teammates finding her. She was converting inside. That was her first miss. She has 12. Brown has the other two. Now Giles will try to hit here for the GSN Insurance free throw line. Hits back iron on the first. GSN Insurance of Madison. No account too big or too small. We like them all. Wholesale substitutions here. Twyla Sweeney comes in for Vermillion along with Kaylee Melstead and Chantel French for the Tanagers. Rude, the second from the GSN Insurance free throw line. This one is good for Olivia. She gets on the board, and now full court pressure again, and a turnover on Vermillion off the inbounds pass. Two players grabbing at the basketball there. I think they actually did one of those where you inbound it, and the other player says, no, I'm going to inbound it. Well, too late. We already did it one time. Madison ball, the sixth turnover on Vermillion. Pass goes right to Rude. Shot off the mark. Might have got tipped. And a rebound picked up by the Tanagers. Push it ahead to the left side for Melstead. Melstead drives baseline, puts a shot up, no good. Might have got blocked by Rude. Here comes Giles with the basketball now. A nice crossover move. Giles, bounce pass down low for Nicole Brown. Nothing there. She tried to pass out of it and got the ball taken away by the Tanagers. Pass ahead into the hands of Melstead as they swing it over to Bai now. Bai, right side for French. French top of the key for Melstead again. This is Kylie Melstead. Hands it off for Bai. Bai to the elbow. Bounce pass right side for French. Guarded by Engbrecht. Top of the key for Melstead. Kaylee Melstead. Shot up, no good. Sweeney rebounds for the Tanagers. Pass inside, intercepted by Marsh. And she'll keep it herself. Marsh into the ball game for Madison. Replaced Ricky. Pass right side for Engbrecht. Engbrecht back at the top of the key for Marsh. Nearly lost a handle on that basketball, but controls. Goes back for Engbrecht as Brown posts up. She kicks it outside. Giles will fire up a high arcing three and hit. Jessie Giles has exploded here in this first quarter for the Bulldogs. It's an 18-3 lead for Madison. Tanagers up the front court for Melstead. Melstead trying to get around Rude. Rude follows her. She finds a nice look to Sweeney. Sweeney can't connect. And the rebound to Marsh for Madison. Bulldogs by 15 here in the opening quarter. Inside for Brown. Tap outside to Rude. Back inside Nicole on Sweeney. Gets around her. Puts it up off the glass. Just a little bit too strong. Sweeney got the rebound for Vermillion. Hands it off to Chantel French, and she'll move it across the Tanager logo at the center of the court. Off to Haley Melstead now. Over to Kylie Melstead. Lob down low off the hands of Sweeney. It goes out of bounds. Bulldog basketball turnover number 8 on the Tanagers. Substitution for Madison as Kyla Koseski checks into the ball game. Engbrecht comes out for the Bulldogs. 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. Madison 18, Tanagers 3. And Giles has 15 of that 18. Giles guarded by Martinez. She crosses the timeline. Bounce pass off for Rude. Corner right side for Koseski. Koseski to the high post for Brown now. Fires intended for Giles. Ball's going to be on the floor. Picked up by Martinez. Giles nearly found her, but Martinez comes away with it. Gets it to Barnett. Barnett moves it across the timeline. Bounce pass into the right side for Regnerus. Regnerus over to Martinez again. And to Barnett now off the wing. Inside the pass goes to Jensen. Jensen back outside to Martinez. Jensen will spot up for a corner three and hit from the right side. A much-needed three for the Tanagers. Both their baskets have been from beyond the arc, and it's an 18-6 lead here for the Bulldogs. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Marsh with the basketball. Sets the offensive motion, threw it away. Intended for Koseski. It was a little out of her reach. Picked up by Regnerus. Regnerus almost lost that basketball. Got it back in the corner. Bounce pass inside for Jensen. Turnaround shot, no good on Rude. Ball gets tipped around, controlled by Marsh for the Madison Bulldogs. Emmer will run the point across the timeline. And then slow it down and set the offense. Passes away for Jessie Giles now. Ball got slapped out of her hands by Martinez. Giles controls out to Marsh. Lob inside for Brown. Nice look in the low post. Shot is up. No, but a foul will send Nicole Brown to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Some subs getting ready to check in for both teams, but first Nicole Brown will attempt the free throw. She has 2 points here in this first quarter of play. Just 1:03 to go in the first quarter. Madison leads 18-16. Nicole Brown, free throw is up and good. Engbrecht in, Valerie Naustrup in. Marsh and Giles are out. Tanninger's got Barnett, Regnerus, Martinez, and Sweeney on the floor, along with Hailey Melstead. And now, as Brown hits the second free throw, she will check out, replaced by Julia Unterbrunner. 20-6 Madison here in the first quarter. Madison comes with full court pressure. They tip the ball out of bounds again. Boy, Tanningers keep throwing it into that corner, right into the hands of the trap. And it's kind of interesting they haven't changed it up. Here they do a little bit. Get it to Martinez, center of the court. She's able to bring it up. Nauster tries to poke it away. She's able to cross the timeline, though. Bounce pass left side for Barnett. Back over to Martinez, guarded by Naustrup with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Posting up is Sweeney. They got a little mismatch with Unterbrunner on her. As Brown is out of the ball game. Back over to Sweeney. Oh, Unterbrunner left her alone. They find Sweeney, and she puts it in off the window for 2. Can't leave the center, 6'3" center alone like that. Engbrecht will bring it up for the Bulldogs. About a 4-second differential between the shot and the game clock here as the first quarter winds down. And pressure in the face of Rude, and Martinez fouls her. And that foul is going to go on Madison Martinez. That is her second personal foul, team's third. And it resets the shot clock, so Madison can hold for the last shot if they choose. Engbrecht fires into the corner for Kosuski on the right side. Kosuski with it, dribbles over to the wing, picks up her dribble, wraps a pass dangerously to the free throw line for Unterbrunner. Unterbrunner gets rid of it, over now to Engbrecht. With 12 seconds to go, Engbrecht drives, free throw line, kicks it out. Unterbrunner just inside the three-point arc, shot no good. Sweeney with the rebound for the Tanningers. They've got 5 seconds to go. Martinez across the timeline, passes it up. Barnett's going to fire a long 3 and hit it off the bank. Are you kidding me, Autumn Barnett? With the 3 at the buzzer, and it pulls the Tanningers to within 9 here as we conclude the first quarter. Madison 20, Vermillion 11. Second quarter action coming up in 1 minute on your home for the Bulldogs. Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now and made just for you meals for just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras. Select see stores for menu selection. Price and time in Hawaii.
Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam insulation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com.
Welcome back to the Helena broadcast booth. Helena Madison meeting the changing needs of area producers. As we start the second quarter here, Vermillion has the basketball. Madison has the lead 22-11. The inbounds pass comes to Barnett. Barnett over to the right side for Regnerus. Regnerus into the corner, into the hands of Melstead. Drives into the paint. Didn't like the shot. Backed it out. Shot by Martinez. Blocked by Giles. Rude came away with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Engbrecht, long pass ahead to Brown under the basket. Puts it up and in. Brown ran the corner and got rewarded with the 2. Madison looks for a steal on the inbound pass. Oh, Giles just missed an opportunity there. Martinez going to run it up the far sideline. Throws it into the corner for Melstead. Haley drives in traffic. Now throws it off for Barnett. Barnett shot rejected by Giles. Brown came away with the loose ball for the Bulldogs. Giles had 15 points in that first quarter of play. And she brings it up, hands off for Engbrecht. Bounce pass for Naustrup. Naustrup had it poked out of her hands by Barnett. Ball loose, and she is able to pick it up. Got it away to Rude, and Rude passed to Giles, and Giles got fouled, and that foul is going to be on Madison Martinez, I think. And if so, that is number 3. It is. Madison Martinez picks up her 3rd foul. Kylie Melstead will check in to replace her. Martinez is out with 3 and likely out for the rest of the first half. Madison leads 22-11 here on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass on the sideline. Throws it in for Engbrecht. Nice crossover move. Gets it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble about 5 feet beyond the arc. Hands it off to Naustrup between the circles. Naustrup dribbles it over to the left side of the wing. Now top of the key for Giles. Giles over to the elbow, trying to drive to the baseline. Spins it around, lobs a little pass into Nicole Brown. Pushes off for some space, and she's going to get called for the foul. First foul on Nicole Brown. And the turnover on the Madison Bulldogs, just their second of the ball game. Vermillion basketball, full court pressure again by the Bulldogs. Barnett throws the pass back to Kylie Melstead. Kylie Melstead lost the ball. It's on the court. It's thrown down into the corner again for Barnett and then kicked out of bounds. No timeout taken by Vermillion. Boy, that 10-second clock was getting awfully close. With 6:43 to go in the second quarter, it's Madison 22, Vermillion 11, and we're back in 30 seconds here on Dakota's Best.
The best gifts can't be wrapped, and this year, East River Federal Credit Union encourages you to think outside the box. Take your loved ones on a memorable vacation, or maybe you'd like to start off 2016 debt-free. We've lowered our personal loan rate starting at 5.9%, so you won't have to break your budget this holiday season. Talk with one of our loan officers today by calling East River Federal Credit Union at 256-8145, or visit us online at eastriverfcu.com. East River Federal Credit Union is member NCUA insured and equal opportunity lender.
Welcome back to the Helena broadcast booth. Helena Madison People Products Knowledge. Our score here with 6:43 to go in the second quarter as the Madison Lady Bulldogs on top of Vermillion 22-11. Vermillion has the basketball, 26 seconds on the shot clock, and they still got to go the length of the court here. As Madison, let's see if they'll apply the full court pressure, maybe not quite as intensely as they had been. They're going to be keeping an eye as this game goes along, see what's going on in Del Rapids tonight. Del Rapids and Sioux Falls Christian boys in a big matchup of top-rated teams there. Foul as that ball came across the timeline. It's going to be on Giles. That's number 2 on Jesse. They're going to get her out and get Marsh into the ball game to replace her. So that's a big foul right there on Jesse Giles. Bounce pass comes to Barnett here at the timeline. That foul reset the shot clock. Right side for Haley Melstead. Top of the key into the hands of Regnerus. Regnerus works it over left side. Kylie Melstead. Kylie Melstead bounce pass into the hands of Jensen. Fires up a 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Rude takes away the rebound for the Bulldogs. Runs it herself ahead to Naustrup. Naustrup probably got fouled by Barnett. No call. Over to Marsh, and Madison resets. Pass to Rude. She drives baseline. Lost a handle on that ball. It's out of bounds, and it will stay with Madison. It was last touched by Barnett. For the Tanagers, 6:06 to go in the second quarter. Madison leads by 11, 22-11. Engbrecht will trigger the inbounds pass. Lobs it up high into the hands of Rude. Now out for Marsh. Corner right side for Naustrup. Brown comes in for the block. Turns it around. Left-handed hook shot is up and in for Nicole Brown, who has 8 now in the ball game. Full court pressure again here by the Bulldogs. This time able to beat it easily with the Tanagers. Haley Melstead runs, pushes it ahead to Jensen. Jensen down low. Took a little bit too much time. Brown came over and maybe got a piece of that shot, and then a foul on Kylie Melstead as Naustrup was bringing that ball up the court. That's team foul number 5 on the Tanagers. Bulldogs have 4. And Madison leads 24-11 on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. Engbrecht for Madison walks this ball up. Picks up her dribble beyond the arc and eventually throws high post to Rude. Rude's pass intended for Brown is picked off by the Tanagers. Throw ahead to Barnett. Barnett waits for the defense to clear and set the offense in motion. Here's Melstead off the wing on the right side. Top of the key for Regnerus. Regnerus waits for Barnett to come down in the corner. We got a moving screen. It's going to be on Kylie Melstead, her second personal foul. Chantel French coming into the ball game. She is a 5'2" senior guard here for the Tanagers, replacing Kylie Melstead. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Madison has a 24-11 lead here on top of the Tanagers. Engbrecht, Marsh, Naustrup, Brown, and Rude here for the Bulldogs. Into the corner for Naustrup. Naustrup goes right inside for Brown. Goes back out for Engbrecht. Engbrecht steps inside the arc, passes off for Rude. Jump shot from the free throw line, no good. Brown did a good job of staying away, not having position. That's a ball she would have really gone for in the past. She didn't commit the foul there. Let the Vermillion Tanagers have the rebound. Driving inside is Jensen. Jensen got the ball poked away by Marsh and Engbrecht, and it's going to be, in the end, a jump ball and a turnover as the ball comes to Madison on the jump. Sweeney's going to come in along with Emily Bai for the Tanagers here. Just under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Make sure you join us for the Lakes Family Chiropractic Halftime Adjustment Show. We'll give you the entire first half stats of this ball game coming up. And the halftime show brought to you by Lakes Family Chiropractic. Emma Marsh brings it up for the Bulldogs. Over to Engbrecht, who lost a handle on the ball, took her eye off that one. She was trying to make a quick pass down low for Brown. And turns it over right back to the Tanagers. Marsh coming to apply a little full court pressure here as the ball comes into Bai. And she hands it off to Chantel French. French brings it up into the front court. Crosses over Marsh, drives over to the right side, passes into the corner for Melstead. A three is good. Got to keep an eye on Haley Melstead at all times. Her second triple there pulls the Tanagers back to within 10 now, 24-14. Engbrecht, pass right side for Marsh. Marsh inside for Ricky. Outside, Engbrecht fires a three. The answer. No, that's a two. That's a two. Pardon me. Put on the line for Amanda Engbrecht. As Melstead brings it up here for the Tanagers. Right side for Jensen. Go inside for Sweeney. Oh, she had position, couldn't handle the ball, but there to pick up the loose ball was Chantel French, and she puts it in. Back to a 10-point Madison lead. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. As Engbrecht comes into the front court, off for Marsh. Back to Mandy now. Back over to Marsh again. High post for Ricky, got bumped from behind, puts the shot up, blocked from behind by Jensen, and she takes it away. Jensen runs on, gets a blocking foul call on Engbrecht as she went to the basket, and she'll head to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot two. Regner is going to check back in here for the Tanagers. But first free throws for Casey Jensen. First one is up, back iron, no good. That foul on Engbrecht, her first personal, team's fifth. There's 16 fouls on Vermillion here with 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Second free throw up and good for Jensen. She will check out as Regnerus comes in. Madison's been playing for much of the second quarter without Jessie Giles. She had 15 points in the first quarter. Picked up 2 fouls, though, in the second, and Coach Michelson put her on the bench just to be sure. Here's Engbrecht now between the circles for the Bulldogs. High post for Brown, outside for Marsh. Marsh will take the corner three. It's short. Off the front of the iron, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Tanagers. Ahead comes Regnerus now at the top of the key. Left side into the hands of French. French inside for Sweeney. Kicks it outside. Here's a three. And just off the mark that time by Haley Melstead. And the rebound to Nicole Brown for the Madison Bulldogs. Engbrecht brings it up into the front court. Bounce pass for Rude. Rude down low for Ricky. Ricky, nice look inside for Brown. Brown puts it up, got fouled. Will that ball drop? No. But 2 shots upcoming for Nicole Brown. Ricky that time realized she had position down low a little too deep and had the taller Sweeney coming behind her to try to block the shot. So she made the bounce pass away to Nicole. See if Nicole can convert from the GSN Insurance free throw line. She does. She was 2 of 2 in the first quarter and hits on the first here. 9 points in the ball game now for Nicole Brown. Second one is up. This one hits the back iron, no good, and the rebound comes down to the Tanagers. Quickly ahead to Melstead. Melstead tries on Marsh, spins around and got caught up in the paint, had to get rid of the ball. Back outside for Haley Melstead now. For Regnerus around a screen of Melstead. Comes to the free throw line, throws it up for Sweeney. Sweeney didn't like the position in the block. But pass it out, now got it back in. Kicks it out into the corner into the hands of Bai. Bai, top of the key for Regnerus, and a foul down low will go on Madison. 10-point Madison lead, 27-17. Here on the Sunshine Food scoreboard. As Olivia Rude checks out. She picked up her first foul there. And Val Nowstrup into the ball game. Pass for Haley Melstead. Will fire up a three from the wing, no good. Brown fights for the rebound, tries to take it away from Sweeney, tipped it away from her, but then picked up by Regnerus. Regnerus passes in for Melstead in the paint, puts it up with the right hand and hits. That's now 8 in the ball game for Melstead, and the lead 27-19 here for the Bulldogs. High post for Ricky. Ricky outside for Nowstrup. Nowstrup back to Marsh. Now back to Ricky. Free throw line. Sees a little room. Steps inside. Blocked by Sweeney. And controlled by Regnerus for the Tanagers. Trying to make a run here in the final 2 minutes of this first half. They've got it under 10 for the first time in the second quarter. Handoff for Haley Melstead. Drives into the paint. Pass down low for Sweeney. Sweeney under the basket. Puts it up. Got rejected by the rim. Ricky tried to grab the loose ball, but it's picked up by Vermillion. Outside. Left corner now for Bye. Back inside for French. Drives around on Ricky and got fouled. And we'll head to the GSN Insurance line, shooting 2. Second foul on Amanda Ricky. Boy, Madison scored 20 points in that first quarter, but just 7 so far here in the second. A lot of that with Giles, of course, on the bench. 2 free throws upcoming for Chantel French. The first one is good. 1:43 to go here in the second quarter as Sweeney checks out, as does Regnerus. Autumn Barnett's back in. 1:43 to play. 7-point Madison lead, 27-20 here just before halftime. Second free throw is good. The Madison lead now down to 6. Engbrecht, Marsh, Ricky, Brown, and Naustrup on the floor for the Madison Bulldogs. Engbrecht over to Naustrup. Back to Mandy now. Ricky's at the high post. They throw a pass almost out of her grasp. She picks it up, goes outside for Engbrecht. Madison will have to reset here. 20 on the shot clock. Here's Ricky at the elbow. Passes down low for Marsh. Made a little room. Threw it up with the right hand. Could not hit. Ball gets tipped around and controlled by French for the Tanagers. Out to Barnett. And she'll bring it up. Right side for Haley Melstead. Haley Melstead drives around on Marsh. Marsh rejected the shot from behind. Ricky picked up the loose ball for the Bulldogs. Engbrecht for Madison. Right side for Marsh. Pass inside to 10 for Brown. She got fouled. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Nicole Brown. 8th team foul on the Tanagers. That one called on Kaylee Jensen, her second personal foul. Nicole Brown is 3 of 4 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Needs the front end right here. Madison needs to score, and she gets the roll. That took a long time to come down, but Nicole Brown hits. 10 in the ball game for Nicole Brown. A turnover on Madison. Marsh is going to check out as Kosuski comes in here for the Bulldogs with 52 seconds to go in the second quarter of play. French will inbound. French waits for Haley Melstead, finds her in the paint, takes 1 step, 2 step, throws it up off the glass, cannot hit. Ball tipped around by Engbrecht, pulled down by Naustrup. Madison's got 45 seconds here in the second quarter. Ricky high post. Ricky, double team comes, got rid of it over to Naustrup. Naustrup steps inside, picks up a dribble, back to Ricky. Ricky in traffic, needs to get rid of that ball before the 3 seconds. Gets it out to Engbrecht, fires along 2, it's off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Tanagers. Shot clock off here at the end of the first half. Tanagers realize that, and they will look to hold for the final shot. French brings it across the timeline, 19. Moves around a screen. Gives it off into the hands of Jensen. Shot no good from just beyond the free throw line. 5 seconds now. Right side, Melstead. 3-point shot at 3 seconds, no good. Brown rebounds, that'll do it for the first half of play. Your score after 2 quarters, Madison 29, the Tanagers 21. We've got a 2-minute timeout upcoming, and the Lakes Family Chiropractic halftime show next, right here on your home for the Bulldogs, Dakota's Best, AM 1390.
Improve your health and, in turn, your life through chiropractic care from Lakes Family Chiropractic in Madison. Dr. Reberts at Lakes Family Chiropractic provides quality and caring chiropractic care to eliminate pain, numbness, and assist in sports performance. You'll also receive tips for nutrition and lifestyle modification, looking beyond your symptoms and into the cause of the problem. Lakes Family Chiropractic is located southeast of First Strollers in Madison.
I am Dr. Abby Reberts. Call us at Lakes Family Chiropractic, 556-2002 today.
Firestone, the leader in the field.
No matter what you farm, where you farm, or how much you farm, you can always count on Firestone Farm Tires. Firestone has the premium radial and bias tires you need to get the job done. Keep rolling season after season with performance-tested tires from Firestone. You can depend on F&M Co-op Oil for quality customer service and superior Firestone Farm tires. F&M Co-op Oil, located on Highway 34 in Madison.
Men and women's apparel. You'll always find that something different you have in mind. That men and women know it's the best place in town to go for rich styles, from casual to just the end professional. Fashions that make a statement. That men's and women's apparel.
The importance of insurance is to protect obligations in your life. Cundert Williams is the oldest independent insurance agency in Madison. Cundert Williams will protect your tomorrows with the company that offers the best coverage at the best price. Call Cundert Williams today for free, no-obligation price quotes and multi-policy discounts. Service is our claim to fame.
Stop in at Cundert Williams Insurance at 122 West Center Street in Madison.
Welcome to Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJM and the Lakes Family Chiropractic Halftime Show. Don't treat the symptoms of your pain, find the cause. Dr. Abby Reberts provides chiropractic and lifestyle tips to help keep you pain-free. Call Lakes Family Chiropractic today at 556-2002. Our score here at halftime on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard has the Madison Bulldogs leading the Vermillion Tanagers 29-21. Bulldogs jumped out to a big lead early in this ball game. Jesse Giles exploded for 15 points in the first quarter. Madison, with about a minute and 15 seconds left, had held Vermillion to just 6 points, but the Vermillion Tanagers able to score the final 5 of that first quarter, and Madison led 20-11. That lead through most of the second quarter was in double digits, but then late, Vermillion able to get that to about 6 points. And then finally, the Bulldogs got a couple of free throws from Nicole Brown, put it at the 8-point advantage that they enjoy now. Bulldogs shot 44% from the field, 11 of 25. They were 1 of 3 from downtown, 33% shooting there for the Madison Bulldogs, who normally will enjoy a little bit of a rebounding advantage, but when you've got some players like Sweeney in there, it's tough, although Giles does have 6 rebounds. She is halfway to a double-double here. But those already 15 points and the 6 rebounds in that first half of play for the Madison Bulldogs. Bulldogs also got to the GSN Insurance free throw line quite a bit. Most of that Nicole Brown. Bulldogs 6 of 8 overall. The Tanagers 3 of 4. Tanagers shot only 27% from the field, but 36 from downtown. Hit 4 threes in that first half. Haley Melstead had 2 of those. 1 for Kaylee Jensen and 1 for Autumn Burnett for the Vermillion Tanagers. 3-point shot kept them in the game in that first quarter. Their defense did the job, and particularly, I think, maybe even more than the defense, Giles going out with 2 fouls. And I think definitely a safe move by Madison head coach Macy Michelson, taking her out when she picked up the second foul, but then keeping her out. There were about 6 minutes left in that second quarter when Giles went out with the second foul, and they kept her out. Didn't want to put her back in and risk picking up that third foul. Your score here again at halftime has the Madison Bulldogs on top of Vermillion 29-21. By the way, score in the big boys game of the night has the Del Rapids boys basketball team leading Sioux Falls Christian 27-20. Christian at this point kind of the unanimous number 1 and undefeated. Del Rapids leading them 27-20 at halftime. Ty Hoagland has 21 of those 27 points at halftime. So yes, Ty Hoagland has outscored Sioux Falls Christian 21-20 in the first half. Unfortunately for him, his teammates have only contributed 6 points, so he only gets the lead by 7. That's the way that goes. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. We'll have your first half individual scoring leaders. That's coming up next here as the Lakes Family Chiropractic Halftime Show continues in 2 minutes on AM 1390.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice. where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and seed technology. With the premier products and one-on-one relationships their local field experts provide, they're dedicated to helping their customers grow. At Wilbur Ellis, they're always bringing you new ideas, and they never stop looking ahead. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Call 489-2171 or 1-800-699-2171. Wilbur Ellis, proud to sponsor this broadcast and area athletics.
First Madison Insurance.
Professionalism and longevity instills trust and confidence when doing business. First Madison Insurance is a locally owned and trusted choice agent that will give you the best coverage at the best price. This is Greg Pender with First Madison Insurance. Rely on local agents for your personal, life, health, commercial, and crop insurance.
Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. First Madison Insurance.
So, you've opened the presents, eaten all the leftovers, and even rang in the new year. The holidays are over, and there's really only one thing left to do. Wait for that dreaded high-interest credit card bill to show up in the mail. Stop worrying. Transfer that credit card balance to a local Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa. Take advantage of our after-Christmas rate as low as 3.9% APR. Offer good through the end of February. Some restrictions do apply. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details.
Welcome back to Vermillion High School here on Dakota's Best as we continue with our Lakes Family Chiropractic halftime show. Let's take a look at your scoring leaders in that first half for the Vermillion Tanagers. Haley Melstead led the Wolves in that first half, had 8 points overall to lead the way for the Tanagers. Casey Jensen with 4. Chantel French also had 4 off the bench. 3 for Autumn Barnett and 2 for Twyla Sweeney for the Vermillion Tanagers. For the Madison Bulldogs, 2 players in double figures. Nicole Brown had 15 points in that first quarter. At one point had 15 of Madison's 17 points. 15 is where she still stands, though, after going scoreless in the second quarter. Nicole Brown with 11 points so far. Mandy Engbrecht has 2, and Olivia Rude with 1. It'd be nice to see Olivia get going offensively here, take a little bit of pressure off Brown and Giles for the Madison Bulldogs. I think also for Madison, got to find a way to keep Giles on the court, not let her pick up that third foul quickly. Rest of the foul situation for the Bulldogs pretty good. Amanda Rickey does have 2, but just 1 for the other starters, Brown, Rude, and Engbrecht. For Vermillion, you do have 2 on Kaylee Melstead off the bench, and Madison Martinez with 3, Casey Jensen with 2 fouls. 29-21 your score here at halftime. The Madison Bulldogs with the lead on the Vermillion Tanagers. As our Lakes Family Chiropractic halftime show comes to an end, brought to you by Dr. Abby Reverts. Eliminate back, neck, arm, and muscle pain today. Contact Lakes Family Chiropractic in Madison at 556-2002. I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the broadcast tonight on Dakota's Best, AM 1390. We'll also have our video stream up for you to watch and listen to tonight's game as well. That's at AmazingMadison.com on the Madison sports page at AmazingMadison.com. You'll find the video player there. We've got the link to that on Facebook for you as well. So these two teams ready to go for the third quarter of play. Tanagers will have the basketball. And Martinez will throw in the inbounds pass, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Melstead with it for Vermillion. Goes right side for Martinez off the wing. Skips a pass over to Melstead. Got a nice screen to get her clear for a three-point shot. Couldn't hit, though, and the rebound to Giles for the Madison Bulldogs. Giles looks to push the tempo, throws it up into the corner intended for Root. It was tipped and knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Bulldogs. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass for Madison underneath their own basket. Was looking for Brown. Goes outside for Engbrecht instead. Engbrecht drives. Gets away to Nicole. Elbow on the left side. Shot no good. Ricky fights for the rebound. It's out of bounds. Who last touched it? Vermillion did. It'll be Madison basketball. Madison's defensive intensity in that first quarter created turnovers and really allowed them to score. See if that defense can help them out again. Brown, risky pass by Giles. It's going to be taken away. Yes. Turnover on Madison. Coming the other way is Martinez. Martinez hands it off to Jensen. No, but a foul. And Jensen will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Madison's ball movement on offense was crisp and precise in that first quarter when they scored 20 points. Not so much in the second with 9. And an early turnover here in the third quarter will send Casey Jensen to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Engbrecher's second. First one is up and in for Jensen. Now 2 of 3 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. GSN Insurance of Madison, no account too big or too small. We like them all. Second free throw is up. This one good as well. And the Bulldog lead at 6 now. And Giles will look to throw in the inbounds pass here. Throws it to Rude. And Rude will wait. Takes 2 dribbles, gives it back to Giles. And she'll bring it up across the timeline with just some token pressure there from Regnerus. Bounce pass for Engbrecht on the left side. Engbrecht into the corner for Rude left side. Pass down low intended for Ricky. Nothing there, and she threw it anyway. Madison's done it twice in a row here. There's nobody there. There's no passing lane, and they're forcing the ball in. There were no forced passes in that first quarter at all. Martinez sees a lane, drives inside, kicks it out for an open Jensen. She passes on the shot, gets it off for Regnerus instead. Tries to drive on Engbrecht, and Engbrecht will be called for the blocking foul. Or no, it went underneath. I think they got Ricky away from the ball, guarding Barnett. Either way, it's going to be somebody's third foul. And it is Mandy Engbrecht, her third. And it will be Vermillion basketball. From the baseline, inbounds pass comes to Martinez. Nice position down low. Couldn't get the shot, though. Giles good D, and Brown comes away with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Engbrecht across the timeline. Bounce pass left side for Giles. Or pardon me, this is Rude. Rude one dribble to the top of the key for Brown. Brown holds with it there and gives it away to Engbrecht. And the Madison Bulldogs reset the offense. Engbrecht pulls it out between the circles for Giles on the left side. A little hesitation dribble, drives to the elbow, kicks into the corner for Engbrecht. Engbrecht top of the key for Brown. Long two-point jump shot is up, no good. Rebound Ricky. Put back is up and in. First 2 of the game for Amanda Ricky. And 31-23, Bulldogs come with full court pressure. This time they beat it to Regnerus. Regnerus fires a pass tipped by Brown, and she's able to corral it in the corner. Throws it off for Jensen. Jensen skips a hard pass left side to Barnett. Barnett, right side for Jensen again. Brown closes out a little bit late, but Jensen now tries to back her way inside. Lost the ball momentarily, got it away. Over to Melstead. Melstead driving inside. Ricky there to help defense. No call, and Madison comes away with a loose ball. Giles running the other way. Trying to drive to the baseline and lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Vermillion stays with the Bulldogs. Head coach John Brooks of the Tanagers looked for a foul call on one side and then thought he was going to get the basketball on the other side as Engbrecht comes out. And now Kosuski, into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Lob pass for Ricky. Ricky now goes left side for Rude and over to Kosuski. And we've got a push inside. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on the Tanagers. Madison was trying to get through, and the Tanagers pick up their first personal foul. Twyla Sweeney is going to check in for Vermillion here. That foul was on Jensen, her third personal foul. She comes out as Sweeney checks in with 5:42 to go here in the third quarter. A little timeout as Nicole Brown ties her shoelaces. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass. Lobs it up for Ricky. Ricky over for Rude. Outside for Kosuski now. Inside for Brown. Brown looks one way, comes back the other way. Sweeney blocked the shot and came away with the ball. Gave it up to Jensen. Barnett. And Barnett brings it across the timeline. For Melstead now. Drives to the elbow, kicks it out for Regnerus. Regnerus, 2 dribbles to the left and passes it away into the corner. Now they lob one inside for Sweeney. That was a great pass. Sweeney, a good finish, but the pass was outstanding to get it to her over the top of Nicole Brown. 31-25 Bulldogs. Here comes Giles for Madison. And a timeout taken by head coach Macy Michelson. 5:06 to go third quarter. It's Madison 31, Tanagers 25. We will be back in 30 seconds on Dakota's Best.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
Welcome back to the Helena broadcast booth. Helena of Madison, People Products Knowledge, 5:06 to go. Third quarter, Madison leads 31-25. Bounce pass comes to Ricky for the Bulldogs off the timeout. They go inside for Brown. Brown, a little up and under move, put it up off the glass and got it to go down. Nicole Brown has 13 for the Bulldogs. Here comes the full court pressure. Barnett looking to drill out of herself. Pass intended for Sweeney. She had turned her back, and the pressure does force a Tanager turnover. Kosuski inbounds to Giles here for the Bulldogs, and she'll set the offense in motion for Madison. Root comes out to the left wing, takes the ball, drives inside, go to the corner for Kosuski. Giles flashes through the paint. Go back top of the key for Brown instead. Brown one step to her right, off for Ricky, into the corner for Root. Lost a handle of the basketball, now goes inside for Nicole. Tries the up and under, bangs her way in, puts that shot up. No, and a whistle. A little late whistle. They're going to get Sweeney with the foul on the arm. Sweeney, good job, but that's two players really going at it in the low block. Brown tried the quick move in the first attempt. Sweeney blocked it. She went up and under and got Sweeney in the air on the move on the last possession. Now the third time she tried the up and under, and Sweeney stayed home on all of it, but still commits the foul, and Nicole Brown nails the free throw. Second free throw for Brown from the GSN Insurance free throw line is good as well. She has been money from that line here today. Madison will come with full court pressure again as they again lead by 10. Here's Regnerus with the basketball. Dribbles out of one trap, runs into another one. Passes to Barnett. She crosses the timeline. Barnett comes trapped, bounced it off the foot of Kosuski and out of bounds. Took 10 seconds off the shot clock, though, and Vermillion has yet to really settle into an offense. Ricky will guard the inbounds pass as they throw it to Martinez. And she'll cross the timeline now, run it off to the left side. Hand it off for the three-point shot from Melstead. No good. Offensive rebound for Sweeney, and she puts it in. Two more for Sweeney. She's got 6 in the game now, 4 in the quarter. Giles quickly into the front court for Madison. Passes right side for Ricky. Down low for Brown. Had a nice position on Sweeney and put it in. 2 more for Brown off the assist from Amanda Ricky. And the ball dribbled off the foot of Barnett and out of bounds, and it will go to the Bulldogs. Turnover on the Tanagers is their 12th of the game. Madison has 7 in that category. Madison leads by 10, 37-27 here in the third quarter, 3:52 to go. Tanagers get By and French into the ball game. Kosuski, the lone bench player in for Madison right now. Here's Giles, pass away for Rude. Rude inside for Brown. Double team came. Ball taken right out of her hands by Chantel French. French nearly traveled with it. She brings it up on the sideline, out to the top of the key. Drives to the free throw line. Kicks it out to the wing on the right side, now into the corner. Back out of the hands of Melstead. Melstead passes right side for Kylie Melstead. Back over to Haley now in the corner. Skips a pass over to French. French a little bit low around her ankles. Collects the ball, gets it away to Kylie now with 12 seconds to go. Haley Melstead drives, runs into Brown, puts a shot up off the glass and hits. Melstead now with 10 in the ball game. And it's a 37-29 Bulldog lead. Giles picks up her dribble, and she traveled with it. Was trying to make that bounce pass to Rude and kind of moved a little bit before Rude came clear. Slid that pivot foot and traveled. Marsh checking into the ball game here for the Bulldogs, replacing Giles. Engbrecht will come in, replacing Kosuski. So the guards change out. The bigs stay the same with Brown, Rude, and Ricky for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. French with the basketball, runs the point for the Tanagers. Pass for Kylie Melstead now. Top of the key for By. By left side for Haley Melstead. Sweeney comes to the top of the key, takes the pass. Right side it goes for By. She'll fire up a three. It's no good. And Brown corrals the rebound, lost it, taken away by Haley Melstead. Kylie Melstead, pardon me. She dribbles it out. Sweeney was calling for the ball. She didn't see her. French will run it at the top of the key. Turnover number 10 on the Bulldogs. Ricky went for the steal. Nearly knocked out of the hands of Kylie Melstead. Now they get French for a shot from the free throw line. No good. Engbrecht grabs the rebound. She's trapped and is able to dribble out of it. Crosses the timeline here with numbers. Throws it ahead for Brown. Brown out the window is good. Good recognition by Engbrecht that she had numbers. Nearly a turnover as Madison comes with pressure on the inbounds pass. Bounce pass ahead to Melstead. Melstead got it poked away by Ricky. They're able to pass it ahead to Haley Melstead. Melstead drives, kicks it out. Long two from By, no good. It was an air ball, and Rude grabbed the rebound, hands it off to Engbrecht. Engbrecht across the timeline as the Bulldogs lead again by 10, 39-29. Picks up her dribble and nearly traveled. Rude takes it on the wing. Bounce pass top of the key for Brown. Brown trying to backdoor it to Engbrecht. Got her the ball underneath the basket. She put the shot up and hit the bottom of the backboard and then went out of bounds, but last touch by the Tanagers and Chantel French. Jensen in replacing Sweeney. Barnett comes back in for the Tanagers to give Haley Melstead a quick breather. She leaves with 10 to lead the Tanagers in scoring. Bulldogs have 2 in double figures. Brown leads the way right now. Giles hasn't scored since that huge first quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Brown. Puts the shot up, no good. Got her own rebound. This put back, no, but a foul. And Nicole Brown again will add to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. 19 points in the game for Nicole Brown. Chance to make it an even 20 here if she can hit the front end of these free throws from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Oh, she can't. Off the mark on that one. Sweeney back in as Jensen comes out. That foul was on her. It's her 4th personal foul, so Sweeney comes back in. Ricky's out as Giles is back in for the Madison Bulldogs. 1:39 to play in the third quarter, 39-29 Madison. Brown, second from the GSN Insurance free throw line, is good. So that gives her an even 20 on the night. And it's 40-29 Madison as full court pressure comes, but this time Vermillion able to break it easily. French brings it into the front court, then holds the ball, waits for everybody to clear. Gets it back after she gave it up to Sweeney. Now into the corner again for, this is Melstead rather. Kylie Melstead, pardon me. Now over to By. By drives inside, got it around Marsh, put it up off the window for 2. First 2 of the game for Emily By. Engbrecht walks it up for the Bulldogs. Over to Rude. Rude pass intended for Giles. Again, no real passing lane there, and the Bulldogs turn it over. 3-on-1, and they couldn't hit the shot. Loose ball comes away to Giles. Giles throws it ahead. Brown was in front of everybody. She walked. Madison had only turned it over 6 times in the first half. They've turned it over 6 times here in the third quarter with 59 seconds yet to play. They lead by 9, 40-31, but they're missing opportunities as Unterbrunner checks in, replacing Brown. Martinez comes in as Sweeney comes out. So as soon as Brown comes out, Sweeney's going to check out as well. Get her a breather as the 2 6'3" players head to the bench for the final minute of this third quarter. Madison with the full court pressure on the inbounds pass. Barnett lobs it ahead for By. By over to Kylie Melstead. All alone. She'll take the 3 and hit it. Kylie Melstead with a big 3. And the lead at 6 now for the Bulldogs. 40-34. Engbrecht for Madison. Left side, Rude. Rude was looking for Giles, threw it away. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. They've scored in this quarter, but in ball security, they have just been terrible in this third quarter. 36 seconds instead. Ooh, threw an elbow. Over to French. Now out for Barnett. Barnett into the corner right side for Martinez. Guarded by Unterbrunner. Throws a nice look down low. Kylie Melstead shot no good. Engbrecht has the rebound with 15 seconds here in the third quarter. Engbrecht crosses the timeline. Looking to get rid of the ball. Here comes a double team. Passes the ball. No timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Madison takes a timeout. They lead by 6. Looking for one more shot before we head to the fourth. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on AM 1390.
Gain the high-tech advantage with one of our 42 majors, enhanced with technology. All Dakota State University degrees produce tech-savvy grads from audio production to elementary education, business to cyber operations, and beyond. Our small class sizes and expert faculty help students become technology leaders in any field they choose. Find out more about DSU's technology advantage at dsu.edu. Dakota State University, technically, we're better.
So 10 seconds here in the third quarter. Madison leads 40-34 on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Madison has the ball in 10 seconds. They brought Brown back in for these final 10 seconds. Giles with the basketball. Left side for Marsh, just 5 seconds now. Top of the key for Giles. Giles steps back, fires up a long three. That's not the shot they wanted, off the iron, no good. And the third quarter comes to an end. Madison hangs on to the lead, but it's down to 6. Bulldogs 40, Tanagers 34. Fourth quarter action in 1 minute here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Improve your health and in turn your life through chiropractic care from Lakes Family Chiropractic in Madison. Dr. Reavers at Lakes Family Chiropractic provides quality in caring chiropractic care to eliminate pain, numbness, and assist in sports performance. You'll also receive tips for nutrition and lifestyle modification, looking beyond your symptoms and into the cause of the problem. Lakes Family Chiropractic is located southeast of First Strollers in Madison.
I am Dr. Abby Reavers. Call us at Lakes Family Chiropractic, 556-2002 today.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC.
Take special care of your animals with Twin Lakes Animal Clinic in Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic with Doctors Tom, Dave, Brooke, and Jennifer. They're on hand with helpful hints on animal care. For your vacation, rely on Twin Lakes for boarding facilities. Call for details. From house pets to complete livestock herds, Twin Lakes of Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic are stocked with both small and large animal supplies. Call Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for helpful hints on your animal care.
Fourth quarter here. Bulldogs have the basketball and a 6-point lead, 40-34. Engbrecht, Marsh, Rude, Giles, and Brown on the floor for the Bulldogs. Rude has been quiet in the ball game. Here's Nicole Brown with it. Now over to Marsh. Marsh corner right side for Engbrecht here. Inside comes Rude, and she got fouled. Pushed from behind by Haley Melstead, who picks up, I believe, just her first personal foul. It's foul number 4 of the Tanagers. Bulldogs only committed 2 in that third quarter. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass. Looks for Rude down low. Can't find her. Comes to Marsh instead. Marsh into the paint. Pulls up the jump shot off the glass and good. First bench points for Madison. It comes here in the fourth quarter from Emma Marsh. Bulldogs will try a little full court pressure here on Martinez. She's able to dribble past it, throw it ahead to Barnett. And Barnett sends the offense in motion. Right side back to Martinez now. Over to Barnett off the wing. Haley Melstead calling for that ball on the left side. She gets it. Rude on her. She drives to the free throw line. Tries to pass it away. Ball is on the floor and picked up by the Bulldogs. Engbrecht was able to tightrope the baseline there and keep the basketball for the Bulldogs. Spins around on French. Drives into the lane. Throws it up with the left hand. No good. And the rebound to Sweeney. Brown knocked it out of her hands to Giles. She'll pull it up from the elbow right side. Can't hit. And Sweeney controls the rebound for the Tanagers. Throws the ball ahead to Barnett. Barnett will bring it out to the top of the key. Right side for Haley Melstead. Top of the key for French now. Over to Martinez. Inside for Sweeney. Sweeney spins around. Passes the ball away to Melstead. Drives inside. Knocked over Marsh. And a blocking foul on Marsh. Maybe a break for Madison as Chantel French buried that 3 as the whistle came. Foul on Emma Marsh. Her first personal foul. Team's third. And it's Tanager ball. Madison leads 42-34 here on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard in the fourth quarter of play. French looking to trigger the inbounds pass. Fires it in for Haley Melstead. Thought about a 3, but Rude closed out. She drives into the paint. Now picks up her dribble. Gets trapped. Passes away Martinez. She'll take a shot for the free throw line. Back iron no good. Long rebound comes out to French. Now inside it goes to Sweeney. Sweeney back outside for French. Fires up a 3. This is no good. Giles got the rebound. That gives her a double-double with her 10th rebound of the ball game. Giles passes it ahead to Engbrecht. Off the right side. Engbrecht slows it up. Madison sets the offense in motion. Bounce pass for Giles. Giles into the corner for Marsh. Trying to come through is Rude. Marsh had the ball slapped away. She's going to put it on the dribble. Drives inside and got fouled. Foul is on Autumn Barnett. Her first personal foul. Team's 5th. Madison basketball. Giles inbounds from the baseline. Lobs it up into the hands of Rude. Now outside from Marsh. Marsh into the corner for Engbrecht. As they pass top of the key and nearly too far, but Giles corrals it. 25 on the shot clock here. Madison over to Engbrecht in the corner. Runs the baseline screens, get Rude free. Rude steps inside, kicks it back out for Engbrecht. Engbrecht resets again with 15 now. Here's Rude in the corner. Pass is inside for Brown. Double team comes. She puts the shot up. Might have got tipped. Put back is up. No, we got a foul. Offensive foul on Madison. Was that Brown they got? It was, no, it was on Marsh. Emma Marsh had a little push to get that offensive rebound, it looks like. 42-34 Bulldogs. Quick substitution as Marsh comes out. No, they're going to say you got to stay in. They had already got ready, so Marsh will stay in the basketball game here until the next whistle. Bounce pass comes to French. Calls everybody back, and Engbrecht walks it her up the court with 5:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kylie Melstead inside for Sweeney. Outside now for Barnett. She'll fire up a three. Back iron no good. Brown secures the rebound for Madison. Passes away to Engbrecht. Engbrecht has Marsh down low. Didn't have a passing lane to her. Goes to Marsh in the corner instead. Marsh pass out for Rude, and the ball's going to be jump ball forced by Haley Melstead, and it will go to the Tanagers. Turnover on Madison. That was dual possession from the get-go. Marsh checks out, Kosuski in. Kosuski on the floor with Rude, Brown, Engbrecht, and Giles here. Giles had 15 in the first quarter, has been scoreless here since. They were kind of checking the Rude there to make sure she hit her nose. They were checking to make sure there was not blood. There is not. So we're good to go. Tanager basketball. Here's Barnett. With it on the left side. Drives baseline. Throws in for Sweeney. Brown went for the steal. Sweeney put the shot up. No good. Ball tipped out of the hands of Sweeney by Rude. They're going to call Rude for a foul. For Rude, that'll be foul number 2. And the team's 5th foul on the Bulldogs. Both teams have 5 now with just under 5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Madison 42, Tanagers 34. Inbounds pass Barnett. Throw in for Sweeney. Sweeney back outside. Haley Melstead will fire a 3 and hit. Her 3rd from beyond the arc today. The lead down to 5 now for Madison. Hasn't been this close since the first quarter. Engbrecht to Kosuski. Into the corner for Rude now. 42-37 Bulldogs. Giles. The baseline, kicks it off for a free throw line jump shot for Brown. Back iron, no good. Sweeney with the rebound for the Tanagers. Hands it off to Martinez. She'll bring it up across the timeline. Martinez off for Melstead. Pass for Sweeney, taken away by Giles and the Bulldogs. Pass ahead for Rude. Rude running, throws the ball up, got stripped, and it's off the hands of Melstead and out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Marsh comes back in for the Bulldogs, replacing Brown. We'll get a breather here with 4:14 to go in this fourth quarter. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass for the Bulldogs. Fires for Marsh. Marsh a long 2, short, and air ball out of bounds. .42. 37 Bulldogs early in the first quarter. I mean, Madison jumped down to double digits awfully quick. They'll come with full court pressure on the inbounds pass. Ball comes to French. They trap her as she picks up her dribble. Pass it away for Haley Melstead. She's going to run it up into the front court. Melstead, free throw line, trying to go all the way. Runs into Marsh, and a blocking foul. Be called on Emma Marsh, and Haley Melstead will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. Marsh, her 3rd personal foul. 4 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Madison 42, Tanagers 37. Free throw up and back iron, no good for Melstead. Has a team high 13 points. Second Melstead free throw up and good. Madison leads. Oh, they nearly throw that away. Giles gets the basketball at the inbounds pass. There was no pressure. They almost threw it away. 42-38, Madison lead down to 4. Engbrecht now. Corner left side for Rude. Rude trying to drive baseline. Got fouled by Melstead. Team 6th. Brown will come in here on the whistle. For Madison replacing Marsh. Bulldog ball in the corner. They'll inbound right next to Coach Michelson. Inbound to Rude. Rude outside for Engbrecht. Pardon me, that was Brown. Engbrecht gives it away to Giles. Now to Rude. Corner on the left side. Top of the key for Brown. Brown, right side for Engbrecht. Over to Giles. Giles had the ball stripped out of her hands by Regnerus. Nearly lost it, but got it back. 18 on the shot clock. Between the circles now, it goes for Engbrecht. Left side for Brown. We got a traveling call on Nicole Brown. Turnover number 15 on Madison. 10 of those have come in the second half as the scoring has tanked here for the Bulldogs. They have scored just 2 points in this fourth quarter, but then again, the Tanagers have only scored 4. Madison leads by 4, 42-38. French spins around on Engbrecht and a timeout taken by Vermillion. 3:22 to go, fourth quarter. It's Madison 42, Vermillion 38. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
King Insurance Agency of Madison is your local trusted choice independent agency. See Brian King for your home, auto, farm, business, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs. Call or stop by King Insurance for peace of mind where you need it most. King Insurance of Madison, 427-0641, or stop by just across the street from the courthouse in Madison. King Insurance in Madison, 427-0641, proud to support the Madison Bulldogs.
Back at the Helena broadcast booth, Helena Madison People Products Knowledge. 3:22 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Madison 42, the Vermillion Tanagers 38. Madison trying to win their 3rd in a row. Tanagers trying to win their 8th in a row. They started the year with a loss. They've won 7 straight since then. Tanager basketball. As they go over to Melstead, corner for Regnerus now. Takes a step to her right, hands it back off to Haley Melstead. Over to Kylie Melstead, down low for Regnerus. Top of the key. They good ball movement, open. Melstead 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, taken away by Giles. Giles will look to run now on the break. Giles gets in her way into the lane, throws it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound to the Tanagers. And Giles took a shot to the mouth as Jensen got the rebound. She's all right as she comes down the other way. Bounce pass in the corner. Regnerus wide open. 3, no good. Giles tracks down the rebound for Madison. And now trying to push the ball again. Heads to the baseline. Nice pass for Kosuski through her hands and out of bounds. And a timeout will be taken by Madison. 2:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs lead 42-38. Timeout taken by Coach Michelson. We'll take one with her. We're back in 60 seconds on Dakota's Best.
Did you know products with the Energy Star label are 10 to 25% more efficient than required by the federal standard? The Energy Star label appears on more than 50 product categories, including appliances, home electronics, office equipment, windows, and heating and cooling systems. Be sure to look for the blue Energy Star label the next time you make a purchase. You may pay a little more up front, but will make up the cost quickly in energy savings. That's the power of forward thinking. Learn more at www.energystar.gov. This energy saving tip brought to you by Heartland Consumers Power District, providing reliable energy for generations to come.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now and made just for you meals for just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you still got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras. Select time. See stores for menu selection. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
It's Vermillion basketball after the Bulldog timeout. Tanagers bring it up across the timeline, get it to Haley Sweeney, or to Haley Melstead, rather, and she is fouled as she was driving through the paint, and that'll be free throws. 1-1 here for Melstead. Foul on the Madison Bulldogs. Olivia Rude, her 3rd personal foul. And Melstead now to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot the 1-1. Front end is up and good. Chance to cut it to 2 now. It's down to a 1-possession game, 42-39. Madison with 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Haley Melstead, 2nd free throw up and good. Bulldog lead down to 2. Giles across the timeline for Madison. Over to Kosuski now as Rude posts up top of the key for Brown. Holding with the basketball. Passes away for Rude on the right side. Rude takes a step to her left, hands it off for Giles. Giles Drives into the paint, kicks it off for Nicole Brown, 14 on the shot clock. Here's Kosuski now with it. Top of the key for Engbrecht. Inside it goes for Brown. Brown turns it around with the right hand, too strong, and the rebound to Vermillion. Chance to tie or take the lead here for the Vermillion Tanagers. With it is Haley Melstead. Kylie, rather, gets it over to Haley. Haley, top of the key for French. French, right side for Kylie Melstead again. Melstead over to Regnerus, top of the key. Thought about that three. Right side it goes for French. 10 on the shot clock. Inside, back out Melstead. Haley drives, kicks it away. Regnerus with 6 on the shot clock. Spins around, gets the ball into the hands of Jensen. Fires up a long three. It's no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by French. The Tanagers control. 1:12 to go here in the fourth. Madison leads by 2, 42-40. Right side for Regnerus. Madison needs a stop and a rebound on defense. Top of the key for Kylie Melstead. Over to French. Coming through the paint was Jensen trying to post up. Brown's keeping the ball away from her. Melstead back over to Kylie now with 15 on the shot clock. She drives inside, throws up the shot. No good, and we'll say out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. 11 on the shot clock for the Tanagers. Timeout Vermillion. We've got 49 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Madison leads by 2. Tanagers have the basketball. We'll take a 30-second timeout right here on Dakota's Best.
Advanced Contracting Solutions LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam insulation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com.
.49 seconds to go here in the ball game. Madison with the 42-40 lead. Bulldogs have led the whole way. Tanagers have a chance to tie or take the lead. They have the basketball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Madison got the stop they needed. They forced the Tanagers into a long 2 on this possession, or a long 3, I should say, on this possession. But they couldn't get the rebound. French got the offensive rebound. And now with 11 seconds on the shot clock, it's Vermillion basketball. Kylie Melstead will trigger the inbounds. Nice look inside for Jensen. Put it up off the glass, no good. Got her own rebound and got fouled. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Jensen. She is 3 of 4 for the GSN Insurance free throw line. She can tie the ball game here. Foul on the Madison Bulldogs was on, I believe, Rude, her 4th personal foul. 46 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Martinez into the ball game, as is Barnett. It's a 1-and-1 for Casey Jensen. Jensen has hit on her last 3 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Can't hit here. Big rebound, Olivia Rude. And Madison can afford to be patient here. There's a 10-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Here comes the trap, top of the key, and Engbrecht threw it away. Taken away by Vermillion. Vermillion with a chance to tie or take the lead. They trail by 2. Haley Melstead has it. Gives it up for Jensen. Jensen drives to the free throw line. Around Brown. Puts it up off the window. Yes, and the foul! Casey Jensen with a chance for a 3-point play to take the lead. She's tied the game at 42 with 20.9 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 42-42. The foul was on Kosuski, her first personal foul. The free throw from Jensen is up. Good. Vermillion has their first lead of the game. Timeout taken by Madison. 20.9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's Vermillion 43, the Madison Bulldogs 42. And we're back in 30 seconds right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
The best gifts can't be wrapped, and this year, East River Federal Credit Union encourages you to think outside the box.
Take your loved ones on a memorable vacation, or maybe you'd like to start off 2016 debt-free. We've lowered our personal loan rate starting at 5.9%, so you won't have to break your budget this holiday season. Talk with one of our loan officers today by calling East River Federal Credit Union at 256-8145 or visit us online at eastriverfcu.com. East River Federal Credit Union is member NCUA insured and equal opportunity lender.
Welcome back to Dakota's Best. AM 1390. Casey Jensen's three-point play has just given Vermillion their first lead of the game with 20.9 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Madison led this one by as many as 14, but has lost the lead here with just seconds to go. Madison has the basketball following the timeout. Engbrecht, Brown, Koseski, Giles, and Rude on the floor here for the Madison Bulldogs. No pressure. They're going to try to trap at the half-court line. Well, now they walk up a little bit. Now he's calling everybody back. Here's Engbrecht. She'll have the basketball for the Bulldogs. Engbrecht across the timeline. 15 seconds. Engbrecht picks up her dribble, gives it over to Koseski now with 12 seconds. And Madison calls a timeout with 11. They got the ball in the corner for Rude. That's where they were trying to go, but couldn't get it in a timely manner. And Coach Michelson wanted a timeout to draw up another play with 11 seconds to go. Timeout by the Bulldogs. 43-42. Vermillion has the lead. We'll be back with the end of this one in 30 seconds right here on AM 1390.
Firestone, the leader in the field.
No matter what you farm, where you farm, or how much you farm, you can always count on Firestone Farm Tires. Firestone has a premium radial and bias tires you need to get the job done. Keep rolling season after season with performance-tested tires from Firestone. You can depend on F&M Co-op Oil for quality customer service and superior Firestone Farm Tires. F&M Co-op Oil, located on Highway 34 in Madison.
Welcome back to the Helena broadcast booth. Helena Madison People Products Knowledge. Madison girls need a bucket. Trailing by a point. 43-42. Vermillion has the lead. Koseski will trigger the inbounds pass on the sideline here for Madison. Koseski throws it to Giles. 10 seconds. Giles, top of the key, around a screen, drives inside, lost a hand on the ball, puts it up, no good, rebound, Tanningers, 3 seconds, and a foul with 1.9. And the Tanningers are going to hang on. Giles kind of lost the ball going in and couldn't get up a decent shot. Tanningers got the rebound. Maddie Regnerus came away with it. And she'll get 2 shots now with the double bonus. Foul was on Olivia Rude, her 5th. Rude had just 1 point in this ball game. They could never find a way to get her going. The scoring all came from Giles and Brown in this ball game. Virtually nobody else scoring. Nobody else with more than 2 points for Madison. Free throws with 1.9, almost meaningless here. First one is up, no good. So Madison will need a rebound and a miracle with 1.9. They're not going to attempt for the rebound here. So Regnerus will shoot the 1-and-1. At the back end here, they lead by 1 with 1.9 seconds. Free throw up. Back iron, no good. She got her own rebound, and that'll do it. Final score. Vermillion gets their 8th win of the year, 43-42. Over the Madison Bulldogs. Your final on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Vermillion trailed for all but about 20 seconds of this ball game. But they come away with a 43-42 win. Your Mustang Seeds postgame show is coming up in 3 minutes here on Dakota's Best.
Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operations succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future, Mustang Seeds.
Stand, men and women's apparel. Stand, you'll always find there's something different you have in mind. Stand, men and women know it's the best place in town to go. For rich styles, from casual to dressy and professional. Fashions that make a statement. Stand, men's and women's apparel.
The importance of insurance is to protect obligations in your life. Cundert Williams is the oldest independent insurance agency in Madison. Cundert Williams will protect your tomorrows with the company that offers the best coverage at the best price. Call Cundert Williams today for free, no-obligation price quotes and multi-policy discounts. Service is our claim to fame.
Stop in at Cundert Williams Insurance at 122 West Center Street in Madison.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and seed technology. With the premier products and one-on-one relationships their local field experts provide, they're dedicated to helping their customers grow. At Wilbur Ellis, they're always bringing you new ideas, and they never stop looking ahead. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Call 489-2171 or 1-800-699-2171. Wilbur Ellis, proud to sponsor this broadcast and area athletics.
First Madison Insurance.
Professionalism and longevity instills trust and confidence when doing business. First Madison Insurance is a locally owned and trusted choice agent that will give you the best coverage at the best price. This is Greg Pender with First Madison Insurance. Rely on local agents for your personal, life, health, commercial, and crop insurance.
Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. First Madison Insurance.
Welcome back to Vermillion High School and into the Mustang Seeds post-game show, brought to you by Mustang Seeds, a family-owned company that's earned a reputation of excellent service and proven performance for over 53 years. Your final score here in Vermillion, the Vermillion Tanagers escape with a 43-42 win over the Madison Bulldogs. Vermillion trailed for all but about 21 seconds in the ball game. They score a three-point play by Casey Jensen. She hit the layup, got fouled, then hit the free throw to give Vermillion the 1-point lead. Madison had the ball with 20 seconds to go. Couldn't really get up a good shot in that 20 seconds. It took them about 9 seconds to bring the ball up the first time and kind of settle into the offense. They called a timeout again with 11 seconds. Set up a chance for Giles to try to drive and make a play, but she kind of lost the ball going into the paint, and the ball got knocked around, and eventually she was able to put a shot up, but not able to get it to go down, and the Madison Bulldogs fall 43-42. Madison scored just 2 points in that fourth quarter of play after a 20-point first quarter barrage by Madison, led by 15 by Jesse Giles. So an excellent start for the Bulldogs, and just kind of faded quarter by quarter down the stretch in this one. Madison falls, and Vermillion picks up not only their 8th win of the year, their 8th win of the row. Tanagers lost their first game of the year and have now won 8 in a row as they escape with a victory here tonight at home against the Bulldogs. Joining us on the post-game show is Madison head coach Macy Michelson. It's a it's a tough one. Your team had stretches where they played incredibly well, and stretches where the offense wasn't there. Let's start off in that first quarter. 20 points was an offensive explosion, but I think it was really kind of set up by your defensive intensity. Was great in the first quarter.
Yeah, we came out. We were ready to go. Our defense. I mean, we were going after the ball. We were trapping. We were playing like we've known we can play. And then in the next 3 quarters, we just kind of got lackadaisical and kind of gave it away.
That first quarter, the defense was working, and the offense, I think you saw what this Madison offense can be, which is a lot of really good ball movement. It was kind of amazing to see that. And then in the third quarter, when that ball movement just kind of, everything was a step behind, and then the turnovers started to pile up.
Yep. They went away from what helped them during the first quarter. They were moving the ball. They were finding the open player. They weren't worrying about so much as, I got to shoot it. What can I do for the team? It was, hey, I'm going to find the open player. I'm going to get the easy shot.
Just in the rhythm.
And then the third quarter came out, and they went back to that 1-3-1 zone, and they just wanted to hold the ball. They didn't want to move the ball. They went away from what helped them.
Olivia Rude, offensively not able to do much in this game, but what did they do that seemed to take her out of the offense?
They were in her head a little bit, especially with number 11 on defense. I mean, She got up and she was on Olivia and in her face, and I think it kind of freaked Olivia out a little bit. But we'll go back to practice and work on a few of those things, and she'll get better. I mean, she's only a sophomore, so
yeah, absolutely,
got things to improve on.
Nicole Brown played a pretty even game throughout this, so she gets the ball down there in the paint. I really liked the stretch, and it must have been in the third quarter where she put the shot up quick, it got blocked, and she learned from that second time down, gave her the little up and under, and then the time after that, and made the move and got fouled. And it was good to see her learn just in the game and see that progression.
Yes, I mean, those are the things we've worked on in practice, and we just haven't seen it yet. And then it came out in this game, and you're like, oh, maybe she is, it's coming. I mean, it's a young team, and they're learning things along the way. I mean, they get better by each game. We'll learn from this game. Yes, it's a tough one to take, but
it's been a couple of these now. This is probably about the third one where the fourth it was there at the end.
Yep. I mean, we were in every game we've played so far. It's just we revert back to old habits, and that's something we got to break. And it's going to be hard with these, and we're just doing it in the season. We haven't had much time to work on things, but I mean, they're coming along. It'll take a while.
Head to Flandreau. Have you been able to see much of anything on the Flyers so far?
I haven't. I'm more worried about us than I'm worried about anybody else.
Fair point. Well, another road trip and hopefully a win coming up here. It is a game in your region, and not necessarily in the conference, but potentially a team you get to see later in the year. So good luck on Friday, and we'll see you down in Flandreau.
Thank you.
Head coach Macy Michelson with us here on the Mustang Seats postgame show on Dakota's Best, AM 1390. Let's run down your scoring summary here. Haley Melstead, the leader in scoring the ball game, had 16 points, 9 for Casey Jensen, 6 off the bench for Twyla Sweeney, 3 for Autumn Burnett. It was a 3-point shot in the first quarter. Jensen, by the way, who had 9 points, she was the one who had the 3-point play to win it there with just seconds left. Kaylee Melstead had 3, 2 for Emily Bai, 4 for Chantel French. For the Madison Bulldogs, Jessie Giles, 15 points in that first quarter and then shut out after that. She finishes the game with 15 points. Nicole Brown had 20 for the Madison Bulldogs. After that, Mandy Engbrecht had 2, Amanda Rickey had 2, Olivia Root had 1, Emma Marsh had 2, and it was the only 2 Madison scored in that fourth quarter of play. Madison with an unofficial tally of 18 turnovers in the ball game to Vermillion's 15 turnovers in the ball game. Both teams shot very well from the GSN Insurance free throw line throughout the ball game as well, including, of course, the game-winning free throw by Jensen there at the end. So Madison falls to 2-6 on the year, while Vermillion improves to 8-1. Bulldogs will be back in action on Friday night in Flandreau, taking on the Flyers. We'll have the game for you at 7:30 right here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390, and streaming online at AmazingMadison.com as well. That's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. Again, your final score, Vermillion 43, the Bulldogs 42. For Jim Crashmeyer's engineering the ball game back at the KJAM studios, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for joining us here in the Mustang Seats post-game show, and have a great Tuesday night.